Okay, so we've done a few high-level combos on this channel.
Step 1. Become a level 17 wizard. Step 1. Be at least level 17.
First, become the highest level wizard you can be.
Step 1. Be a level 17 wizard.
Alright, yes, we've done a lot of high-level combos, and we've done a few high-power, low-level combos too, like the Purple Death combo or the Catapult combo. And honestly, I'll make more when I think of them, but they won't beat this one. This is infinite damage at level 1.
My lord, is that legal?
I will make it legal.
Yeah, this combo is 100% legal, because, well, it turns out you can reach infinite damage really quite easily. You don't need any feats, any levels, and only one magic item. I mean, hell, a baby could do this. The only stipulation is having this magical item, being a neutral good or lawful good elf or half-elf, and having a DM that's not gonna screw with you. There are like a million ways to mess with this setup, so, you know, be nice to your DM. I mean, you should be being nice to them anyway, but be especially nice when you're gonna try jank like this.
Come on, pray with me. Dear Lord, just stay out of our way.
Disclaimer, this is a fun video meant to talk about cool interactions, dimension hopping, and crazy magic items. So, although you can do this, it's more of a concept on how infinite damage is possible than something that is realistically gonna happen. Obviously, infinite damage is broken, and this is more of a thought experiment than a guide to breaking your game. But hey, if you are a DM and you're looking for an equivalent to basically the Power Stone from the Avengers, or you're part of a campaign where you and the boys got drunk one night and decided to try and murder God, this is a great way to do that. Okay, let's go. So the centerpiece of this combo is a magic longsword called a Moonblade. It is a melee weapon, it weighs 8 pounds, and it can be wielded in one hand to deal 1d8 slashing damage. 1d8 down, infinity to go. Any worthy elf or half-elf can wield this weapon, although traditionally it's passed down from parent to child in a sort of lineage fashion. But here's the trick. For every master a Moonblade has had, it gets one rune on it, and these runes give it special abilities. Why is the blade that gets runes called a Moonblade and not a Runeblade? I don't know, but yes, it is very distressing. Anyway, you can get a bunch of different runes, and there is no limit on how many runes the sword can have, except for one. The blade can't have more than 3 runes that give it a +1 to damage, so it can never be more than a +3 longsword. However, only this +1 rune is limited to 3. The other runes you can get as many times as you like, depending on how many people have wielded the blade. And there is one rune that we are especially interested in. A little rune that says, when we attack, we deal 1d6 additional slashing damage. And you can probably see where we're going with this. The rune that deals the extra damage can be added to the blade unlimited times. So all you need to do is find a Moonblade that's been around for countless generations, and you could be dealing like 1,000 d6 plus each turn. Find one that's been around for millions of years, and you have functionally unlimited damage. The more owners, the more damage. Well done, we did it, go us! Okay, fine. The perceptive among you will have noticed a problem. Sure, we've worked out a weapon that can theoretically deal infinite damage. The problem is, how the hell are we going to find or create a weapon that's been around for millions of years? Well, this is where the lore of the D&D planes comes in. May I introduce you to the Feywild and to page 50 of the Dungeon Master's Guide on the Time Warp ability. Let's do the Time Warp again. In the Feywild, time behaves differently thanks to the Time Warp ability. In fact, a day on the Feywild can be only a minute on the material plane. This is the part where the DM gets to mess with us, because they have the option of choosing how time behaves in the Feywild, or they can roll on the Time Warp table. If the Time Warp rolls in your favor, it is entirely possible that your granddaddy could have given birth to your mum and then headed into the Feywild with the Moonblade. From there, he could have had a few kids, created a lineage, and died over 1 million years ago, and you would still be alive to pick up the Moonblade if it returned to your dimension, because less than 1,000 years would have passed on the material plane. In that time, it will have passed through countless owners, until it fell into the hands of you, a meme build Elven Barbarian with an intelligence score of 4 and a damage output that is completely unlimited. Thanks for watching, and thanks to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Skillshare is an online learning community for creative people to take the next step on their creative journey. It's kind of like being in a D&D party, but instead of murdering everything you meet, you learn awesome skills like video editing, voice acting, illustration, and more. I've been using Thomas Frank's productivity for creatives to turn my chaotic evil life into a lawful neutral one. And it feels pretty good. Also, the first 1,000 subscribers to click the link in the description get the first month of Skillshare completely for free. There's no ads, and they're always releasing new, awesome courses to explore for beginners and experts alike. Check them out by following the link below to support this channel, and also start learning and growing today. Thanks for watching, and bye.